Hello, welcome back to Touhoumon World Link Revised. In the last part, I went to the rest of this route, did the Weather Institute thing with Team Aqua, and we did the last battle against my rival in the entire game. Unless this post-game fight they added in this pack, maybe. And this part, I'm going to continue this route. Hopefully it's not too much, so I can spend the rest of it exploring Lilycove. It's my 4th recording today. Maybe a bit pushing it, doing 4, but I'm not going to be able to record again until Saturday, so I wanted to play as much as I could. I like this game. I think this game's pretty fun. It's not pretty fun, me forgetting I don't have my repels on. Yeah, I think my enjoyment of this game overall has been more than Enhanced Reloaded, although maybe that's biased because I think I enjoyed Enhanced Reloaded less as time went on. Because I was just kind of trying to finish it at some point. Because, like, the entirety of Johto was post-game, and some of the post-game fights in that game were a bit annoying. Even with Power Chord, victory is mine, it's our time to shine, well, yeah. But I think the enjoyment, a lot of the enjoyment just has to do with the fact that, you know, I like Hoenn more. It's probably the types, too. The fact that I'm just basically not blindly guessing what I'm hitting all the time. As I blindly guess what I'm hitting, because I don't remember how Psychic reacts to Faith. It's fine. Yeah, a lot of Enhanced Reloaded was me just being like, okay, I hope this works, and then sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. Earth Power was apparently super effective, I don't know why, I thought your Faith Ground. You showed me who's the boss, we'll have to take on the loss, oh no! To lurk in shadows and live in darkness, that is my destiny. I must challenge you. Do you remember me? Walking through my destiny. Do you remember me? Capture you, set you free. I am all of me. Why are you flying? You're literally flying in the sprite. I should know, but I didn't. Die now. It's the biggest problem with Psychic. It only has 10 PP, so let's hope this route isn't too long. Your level 39 Ron is probably not going to evolve this part. I meant to feed, because I don't think there are that many trainers left. It's just like the rest of this route, and then we can... There's a Kecleon here, or whatever the equivalent is, probably new. Or Mamizo. Iron tips, up to 16 decorations, furniture items can be placed in a secret base. Pick your favorite items, create your very own secret base exactly the way you want. Wait, the next part isn't Lilycove, the next part is Fortree. Yeah, I completely blocked this entire section of the map out of my mind. Okay, we're nowhere near where I thought we were in the game, which makes the fact that they moved the rival battle over there so much weirder. That's a lot earlier. Or maybe they don't. Do you fight your rival again in Lilycove in this game? I don't know. My memory of this game is worse than you figured it to be. I mean, I've played Hoenn quite a bit from Alpha Sapphire. It's completely blocked out an entire section of the game away from my mind. So we're going through Fortree today, not Lilycove. I'm not gonna get to Lilycove until Saturday when I can record the game again. Yoka. Not a good idea to use Ron. Just use Sargamaro and punch it with fire. That's what I'll do. So 4th recording, I have done a lot of rambling in the past couple parts about fucking geography and history and other random shit I come up with off the top of my head. So at this point, we've reached the I don't have much of anything to talk about your superiority. So there's gonna have to hope I can ramble about something for the next 25 minutes. How do we get that item? How do I get that item? I don't know. Need to sell all these berries. I'll probably do that off screen. If I remember. Oh, you need Waterfall. Of course you need Waterfall, that thing you're not gonna get until like right before the 8th gem or something. Fortree City, here we are. Treetop city that frolics with nature. The city consists of homes built on trees. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone's healthy and lively. Why, even myself, it feels as if grown 30 years younger. Yeah, I completely forgot about, like, the gym leader, too. Except I didn't. Like, I talked about the gym leader when Mary was here, and I was like, yeah, this is the gym leader, you need her, to meet her reply, and she like, existed completely separately from Fortree in my mind. This entire part of the game is just gone from my mind. I thought we were about to go to Lilycove. Oh wow, you have an idol nav, and it's just like mine. Do you know about idol nav's match call system? Actually, you can chat with registered trainers anytime. It also shows up when trainers want to rematch with you. It's really nifty. Have you done anything at the record corner? It's pretty neat. It mixes and matches the records of trainers. I don't know quite how it works, but it's cool. It's exciting even. Is it? Listen, are you working on an idol nav next? Go to the Safari Zone. That's my suggestion. Safari Zone, my favorite thing in Pokemon, yes. There are Bonica that evolve when you trade them. That's what I heard. Welcome. How may I serve you? How many orcs do I have? Let's just have 10 of every orc, because you never know when a legendary will just show up. Don't expect that to happen, but hey, you never know. 2 of those. 3 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. Alright, there you go. A rare candy makes a Bonica grow immediately by 1 level. Wow. Super Repel lasts a long time and it gets the job done, and it's much better than an ordinary Repel. I always stock up more items than I'm sure I'll need. You never know what might happen. Better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, I've always just used Super Repels, and I just never used Max Repels. And that's because, like, I think when I watched Chugga Conroy play, like, Fire Red, he said you should use Super Repels because based on the, like, money to step ratio, they're better than Max Repels. I don't even really know if that's true in all the games, but it's just what I've always done. Roar, I need it. I have to get me a Eechirno. I'll do anything for it. Did you hear that? I shout from the bottom of my heart. Having heard that, you'll trade your Eechirno for my Goliath, won't you? No, you won't trade me even after I bared my heart to you? Goliath, huh? I assume that's the fully evolved form of the dolls who I fought, who like one trainer has. Even if you're trading your own memories with other people. Right. Can't I not go to the gym because there's like a Kecleon or something? There's some really weird, like, plot progression that happens in this part of the game, I think. People, Bonica, their hidden powers are aroused by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see if your hidden powers awoke, and I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right hand or in the left? Left. No, not too bad. Guess you're wrong. Right now, I do that again. The right. Oh, yes, correct. We shall try again. In which hand? Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Alright. The right. The right. Gambler's fallacy. Oh, splendid! The hidden power is awoken. Here, take this away. Get the hidden power of your Pokemon. Team 10. Woo! It's hidden power. Not a great move, except for in competitive, where you can use it to have certain type moves you're not supposed to have. Multi-pulse is a move that changes with Bonica's held item. Okay, or maybe it's a completely different move. I hear it only works with certain items, though. My wife relies on hidden power to stay awake. She should just take a nap like I do and sleep talk. I can teach a Pokemon how to sleep talk instead. No. Okay, fine. You want to stay awake with your hidden power too? Alright. Let's connect over there. Go over here. Connect over here. Connect over here. Living on top of trees is okay, but sometimes Bug Bonica could come in through the windows. It can be really startling. Bonica and people have adapted to nature for survival. There's no need to make nature conform to the way we want to live. The tree houses of Fortree are great. I think it's the #1 town for living together with Bonica. Boofoo! Says the Iku. Yeah, I can't go this way, right? Something unseeable is in the way. Fucking no way. No one believes me, but I saw this gigantic Bonica in the sky. It seemed to squirm as it flew towards Route 131. By the way, Sniff, you smell singed. Were you at a volcano or something? Singed, even. Apparently I've not washed my clothes since I went to an active volcano. There, go Notori. Where, huh? He asked my Notori to run an errand for me. There's a Pokemon who's smart enough. By being together with Bonica, people make more and more friends, and that brings the world closer together. I think it's wonderful. It doesn't seem like I'm really going to be able to do much this part. It's a bit disappointing, but whatever. I want to go to the Bonica gym, but something's blocking the way. After all the bother I went through training on Route 120, I'm never gonna catch my 6th Pokemon member at this point. The ground absorbs rainwater, and trees go by drinking that water. Our Fortree City exists because there's both water and soil. You can say a lot of things exist because there's water and soil. I'm buying a pretty desk and I'm putting my cute dolls on it. If I don't, then when I decorate my secret base, my dolls will get dirty or poked with splinters. Right, they like made a whole NPC in the remakes about, secret bases. Does that guy exist in this game? Welcome, how may I serve you? Much shit I don't care about. That's where I buy my dolls? There's no dolls. You can't give a shit about anything about the dolls. Merchandise you buy here is sent to your own PC. That's fantastic. I wish they could also deliver me home like that. Right, that's all of Fortree that I can do now before I have to, like, find a scope or something. The ground absorbs rainwater, and yep. Alright, now we're on the next route. Now we're fighting trainers. Why am I carrying this parasol? I'll tell you if you can win against me. Isn't it normally supposed to be raining in this route? Well, to answer your question, that was the case. Yuka. Alright, well, we're on evolve this part. And I'd like her to. I might just keep using her until she does, to be honest. Although if I keep having to deal with type of disadvantages like this, maybe not. It may not be effective, but it killed you. Yukari. Don't think you resist the ground. Unless you're flying, which you are not. Your team consists of old people. You took my soft sand. How dare you? The parasol can't ward off Bonica attacks. You think Soroba and, like, just the Fox family in general being so prominent to Undertale Yellow has anything to do with the fact that Ron is Toby Fox's favorite character? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's completely unrelated. It's not like I know much about the development cycle of Undertale Yellow. Yeah, just fuck. I think it's level 42. Person can keep using Ron until level 42. So she can evolve already. Apparently it took a while to come out. I think Undertale Yellow was in development for like 7 years or something. Apparently the composer is the composer who does like the Spooky Month thing. It's Sir Pello who does that? I don't know. I was wrong. I thought this was the route theme that played earlier that replaced Waterfall. Apparently they didn't. This route theme is very good. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. Why is the fisherman here? Not even let me go down the stairs, never mind. That's the stupid Kecleon, except it's probably a new Ramamizo or something as equally annoying as those two. Anyway, you two again. Oh, you're Garinko. Hi, do you remember us from last time? Can you show us how much stronger you've become? Okay, cue interview. Do 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 do. da ba ba da boo boo doo ba dee dee doo ba ba doo ba. I've heard this so many times now. I don't know. Can one of these games have like a toggle option where you just toggle whether there's remixes or not, so I can listen to certain tracks that I want to? I'd like to listen to the trainer battle theme for a bit, at least. I like RSE's trainer battle theme. Kind of like how in the remakes for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, did they have these in Ruby Sapphire and Oraz? I don't even remember. Where you could like you change the music to the original game's music. That was an intense battle. Did we get all that on camera? Although I'm pretty sure that was like, I'm pretty sure you couldn't even get that till like the post game or something for some stupid reason. Lolling. Remember, that's the quote you gave us at the last battle clincher last time. I never ever forget stuff like that. Anyway, what do you think? Do you want us to be an interview again? Sure, you will. Thank you. Okay, you describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go! Bored. Get it? Yeah, that's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling that this will make a great TV show. There's a chance that they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. Yes. Yeah, voice. Right. Keep creating that. We'll be here keeping an eye out for you. You're a natural. Got me some prime footage right here. Alright, is this where Steven shows up and lets me do the thing? Grinko, hi. It's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Grinko, are your Banuka ready for battle? Sure are. Grinko, show me your true power as a trainer. Beating a Kecleon. Visible Banuka became completely visible. The Star Road got attacked. It's a Chen? Or is that a case of not having a sprite for everything? Yeah, it is, because that's a new. Yeah, they don't have a sprite for every single one. Or an overworld sprite. They do in the Heart Gold Soul Silver runs where they all have to follow you. Can't imagine how much work that took. And of course they have it in Puppet Dance as well. Nope, one more level. I see, your battle style is intriguing. Your Bonica have obviously grown since I first met you in Dewford. I'd like you to have this Devon scope. Who knows, there may be other concealed Bonica. Grinko, I enjoy seeing Bonica and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Goodbye. What you doing, gang? Team Aqua's action should bring smiles to all. My first job after joining Team Aqua, it's a little scary. Team Aqua's activities, we can't talk about them. Team Aqua exists for the good of all. If this whole wide world becomes Team Aqua, we will be happier. Place for Bonica too. Alright, so apparently I was wrong. Apparently you have to battle the next gym leader to press the plot. Maybe it's in Ruby and Sapphire where you can't do that? Where you don't have to do that? I don't know. It's raining now. That's scripted. I haven't fought you? What? My Bonica is strong. How about yours? I guess I thought I fought you before the interview, guys, and I didn't. Unzon. Look at him. Imagine if in UFO, like, there was no Ichiran, he just went to stage 3 and there was just Unzon, he was the whole boss. Maybe in that alternate reality, Unzon would actually talk. Oh, we can't have Unzon talk, no, he has to be too shy, so Ichiran has to say everything for him. Then again, if Unzon talked for himself, what would Ichiran even be at that point? Hello, Chen. You're not Chen. You're a new way disguised as Chen while also being invisible. Like, look at that big hair twirl, like a little string of hair she's got. The hell is that doing? Right, so I guess I have to go do the gym now. I'm not gonna have time to do the whole thing, but it's like at 20 minutes here, that's not really time to do anything. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that, I'm a bit busy fishing here, and I've heard that this route is a hidden gem for fishing. Incidentally, have you challenged Fortree Gem yet? You seem like a pretty strong trainer, so why not have a go at it? You're not gonna let me fucking move. Yep. Okay, this is definitely scripted stuff, I assume, from Emerald. Deal the gem. Not gonna finish it unless it takes like a really short amount of time. I don't know, I got 10 minutes till 30, and then I can go overtime if I want to. It's like a near 50-minute part. No, no. It's 1:46. I'd like to upload my video before 3 o'clock, and from what I remember, right, the next thing I have to upload is the Lilycove like 3D platformer where I had to edit in a bunch of music, so I probably need to put in the description what all that music is, and that's probably gonna take a bit. Yep. Why'd that one flee, huh? Why is that particular new way more cowardly than the other ones? I remember this puzzle. It kind of sucked. So how's it going, Champion Balkarenko? Fortree City leader Winona is a master of flying type. She's waiting at the back of this gym behind this rotating door. She's waiting for newly challengers who are trying to take wing. Okay, go for it. Winona. Probably like... If you don't count Juan, who literally just exists in Emerald, so Wallace can be the champion, she's probably the most forgettable gym leader in this game. When Winona takes to battle, her face shines with beautiful determination. I'm not letting you witness that lovely sight. Roxanne's pretty memorable. She's like a schoolgirl. Pretty sure that's a unique design amongst gym leaders. And Brawley's a pain in the ass. That's why he's memorable. And Watson, he's got a lot going for him. He's got like a lot of stuff related to Mauville and stuff. Flannery is Flannery. Pretty memorable. He's got the whole inexperienced thing going on. He's also had red/orange hair, depending on the version, I guess. Double battle, of course. Behold the elegant battle style of Barbonica. Winona taught me personally, you can't beat me easily. I talked about this before, like the least memorable gym leader of each generation or something. I think I at least did it with Kanto and Johto when I played Adventure Loaded. Your dad is memorable for very obvious reasons. And then the twins are memorable because they're the only double battle gym leader of the entire series. I think. You know, every generation's gotta have one non-memorable one. Like, let's be honest, how memorable would Misty be if she wasn't a main character in the anime? Because she's kind of just like the second gym leader. She's a swimmer. That's like about it. But you know, everyone loves Misty. Raises his attack and speed. Honestly, Metal Claw has not done anything for a long time, so sure. But yeah, obviously Misty is not the least memorable gym leader of Gen 1. It's probably... you're making me remember things that are inherently unrememberable. I think I'm the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer guy, where I remember all the reindeers except for the most famous one. Anyway, Ron's gonna evolve now. So I can stop using her and nobody else. You look like a psychic type. Are you? Let's see. Probably the grass type one, whatever her name is. Probably her. Although again, maybe there's a more unmemorable one that I don't remember. Like Blaine and Giovanni and Koga for the wrong reasons. Sabrina. Lieutenant Surge, these are pretty memorable characters. You just have the grass type gym leader. And then Johto, fucking Price. Why do you exist, Price? Yeah, it's Price. Like not even like a landslide. It's Price. And gym leader, and then in this game it's Winona. Or definitely, actually, in Emerald it's Juan. Then again, what does Wallace even do in Ruby and Sapphire? He He might be the least memorable one in those games. Because in this game, they made him tied to Rayquaza for some reason. Yo! You're strong. I was beaten. Yeah, it's been 25 minutes. I'm probably just gonna do a whole gym at this rate. Oh boy, Ron, she's gonna evolve and then not battle for a while because of how overleveled she is compared to everyone else. Oh, is she actually gonna use the sprite with the mask? Yep. She's definitely Sroba now, isn't she? Yeah, this was one of the Ron forms. Sprite used Enhance Reloaded. Pretty good, ain't she? Pretty good. But it's time to let everyone else kind of do some stuff here. You know, this gym's probably going to be kind of a joke now that I think about it. We got Ed. Although Ed's part grass type, so he'll take neutral damage. But a werewolf can just kind of throw rocks and win. How many trainers are left, huh? Yeah, there we go. What does this have to do with flying? There's no need for Winona, our gym leader, to deal with you. I'm plenty good enough for you. The lovers of Birth Bonica aspire to join this gym. As a member of the Fortree gym, I'm not allowed to lose. Yeah, some of these gym themes, they really try to hit the theme harder than they do with other ones. Like Watson is like, yeah, Watson's got electric grids, you gotta deal with the electric grids by hitting the buttons. And in Winona, it's like, yeah, you gotta move some, like, you gotta move these, like, little moving door things correctly, or it doesn't work. Like, alright. Flapjack and Ed. Ed is a whopping 0.1 meters shorter than Flapjack is. How much is that? I don't know. I can't give my opinion on who the least memorable Gen 4 gym leader is, because I haven't finished it. Shock Absorb. 8100. 8100. Attack that steals half the damage inflicted. What does that mean? An attack that steals half the damage inflicted. I don't know what that means. Does that mean if you move second and you get hit by something, it'll do more damage? I don't know, but Leaf Blade's physical, so I'm probably make the other move she uses special. Because her special attack is like a whopping 4 points higher or something last time I checked. Gen 5 has pretty memorable gym leaders. So the least memorable, is it the triplets? You know, those three. Well, I mean, the thing about him is that Silent was like the block rock replacement, but like, I don't know, do people care? I never watched Gen 5 anime. When I was a kid and it was on TV, it was on the Gen 4 anime, so that's the one I watched bits and pieces of. And you had the one who owned a museum, you had the one who was an artist, you had the one who was Elisa, the model, who had a rapid design change in the sequel. Winona, I lost. It was too much of a load for me to bear. Right, so this is the exact opposite of the, of when I did the last gym, because Sarah Kamaro did everything in that gym, now she's going to do nothing and be underleveled because she's fighting type. It's a flying type gym. You better know that there are all sorts of flying type, Onika. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Does he know? I don't know if he knows. Had you not heard? Because I was under the impression that everyone heard. The bird. pretty cool. Clay, he's a cowboy businessman guy. Also, isn't his daughter like a rival? Isn't his daughter like a major character in one of the recent games I've played or something? This notable thing about Clay is that he actually made me restart my first ever playthrough with Pokemon, because I started Pokemon Black 2. And my first team was like a Tepig and its evolutions, and eventually turned into I'm doing this hilariously wrong. That one. That one. That one. That one. There. What are we looking like? I mean, I need to heal. You have 6 Pokemon. I have to do that stupid puzzle again. But yeah, I couldn't beat Clay, because my team was like a Tepig or something, and then an Arcanine, because I wanted to use an Arcanine, because dog. I think a Riolu I couldn't evolve? Or it was evolved by that point, but it like still got fucked by ground. Yeah, I couldn't beat Clay, so I had to do a restart, where I think I used Oshawott instead. Yeah, this is a pretty notable thing about Clay. He literally made me restart my first ever Pokemon playthrough. Skyla's after Clay. She's pretty memorable, mainly because in Black and White 1, where her gym requires you shooting yourself out of a cannon into a wall, which would definitely kill you. You have Drayden. He's extremely memorable in the sequels because he's like pretty plot important. I don't know how important he is in the originals, or how memorable he is in the originals, and how important he is. Probably not very if he can be switched with Iris in a different version. This has a whole lot to do with flying, yes it does. Okay, first let me put someone who makes sense in the front. And I guess. And save state. Because I don't want to go back, I don't want to do that puzzle again. I am Winona, I am the leader of the Fortree City Gym. I have become one with Bird Bonica and have soared the skies. However, grueling the battle, we have triumphed with grace. Witness the elegant choreography of Bird, Pokemon, and I. Okay. Shock Absorb. Goodbye. Right, wasn't Price one of them? Was he the 8th one? I don't remember. Price might be the least memorable one. Most memorable. Fuck you. Most memorable thing about him is that he is the guy. He has a lot to do with the movie making thing you do in the sequels. I can tell you who the least memorable one in the sequels is, the fucking swimmer guy. He's just there at the end, after Drayden. When you're trying to deal with the Team Plasma plot, and the game's like, by the way, while you're dealing with the Team Plasma plot, deal with the gym leader. It's like, okay, Pokemon. Alright, so this isn't going very well because I got crit. Which is just fantastic, really. Why do I have my fighting type here? Well, because she has the Fire Punch, and she's not going to die instantly or get flinched. There you go. Hey, why aren't you dead? I think you should be dead. I think you should definitely be dead. Don't know why you're not dead. In fact, because you should definitely be dead. God damn it, Cherno. Well, this battle has certainly been something, huh? Been absolutely flopping through the whole game so far, and now we've reached this point where I apparently can't anymore. Might have to use a revive or something. Alright, that didn't do that much damage at least. Alright. No, you're weak to Ron. At least everyone I've fought so far has been. That sprite looks extremely similar. She just looks like slightly taller. Which, considering she's only 0.1 meters taller, you know? That's so funny to me. It's just... They standardized it like that to be every chibi's... Most chibis are this size. Yep. And then, like, the only difference is whether they're a big character or not, or a small character will, like, change it slightly. Irony. Alright, who's your last one? It's a Mistia! Wait, you have Advent Mistia? That might... There's an Advent Mistia? That's what A means, right? Yeah, it does. We shall ascend to greater heights. Right, I don't know if I need to do this, but do it anyway. Give a super potion to Kagero in case Flapjack gets absolutely smacked here. Air Slash. That kind of was an absolute smack. Kinda wishing I had Aqua Jet right now. Never mind, you're faster. Surprised you're faster, actually. And then you flinch, so you win anyway. Or you could have Razor Wind and not kill me. Lol. Here we go. Never before have I seen a trainer command Bonico with more grace than I. In recognition of your prowess, I present to you this gym badge. Basically, every gym leader in Gen 6 is unmemorable, except for like the skater girl. And then Gen 7 doesn't have gym leaders. There we go, I did it again. Every generation I played with the feather badge, all Bonico up to level 70, even those received through trays will obey your every command. You will also be able to use the HM move Fly outside of battle, and this is a gift from me, right? I need to check if anyone can use that. Probably not, knowing the history of this game and its stinginess on who can and cannot use Fly. It's speed, no Bonico should be able to avoid it. Does that have more power than the move that Luna already has? I forgot to talk to you again, but I'm not doing that again to do that, so you're just not being talked to again. Hey Gringo, it's me, just as I thought. You won the Fortree City strength, and perhaps you really are the trainer that I've been searching for. Remember, you have a fan in me. I'll be cheering for you on the sidelines. Keep the great work. Oh yeah, Mauville City's gym leader said he wanted to talk to you about something, Gringo. I'd hurry back to Mauville if I were you. We're doing that now? Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing next part, if I remember. I was wondering when the Mauville City thing happened, and I assumed it was post-game, but no, it's right now, for some reason. Alright. Aerial Ace. 60. I never fucking mind. That's weaker than what Luna has, I'm pretty sure. Fly. Can any of you learn Fly? Nope. Why would my fairy with wings be able to learn Fly? Nah. That's gonna be annoying. I need a Fly bot. And unlike, you know, Enhanced Reloaded, where half the game Fly didn't work because of Johto, yeah, I need Fly. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. But that's all for this. Bye.